What is the next steps here?
I think I think just maybe scoring more.
Oh my God! 6'7", he's looking down. Oh shit!
Takes a shot. Oh, a tip by Richard.
You don't see
and
that
he
happen a lot,
scores!
but it is possible.
In on net, scores! Now Michigan scores! A big hit by Long.
Here comes Bubba on a breakaway. Oh, what was that? What was that?
Damn it, Duff, stick handle. Damn it, Duff, stick. Oh my God! Oh my God! Damn it, Duff! Damn it, Duff!
Backhand off the post and the rebound.
Are you fucking kidding me, buddy? There you go. We always say good game to one another.
Buzz flip it! Look out, he's gonna open net! Oh no! Buzz flip it!
Sorry, my shit's fucked up, so I don't know, I can't hear anything. But yeah.
I muted myself. Hello, wait, Everett, speak again. I'm so dumb. Or not. Can people hear Average? I need to look at the chat as the block drop is underway. Let me make sure I'm muted. I'm back now. Talk again, Average. What? One more time? Oh, well, you're not going through to the game. That's doing some. Oh, here we go. I know why. Talk again.
Hello.
Yay! He's coming through.
There we go.
Welcome back to the PHL Network, guys. It's Log and Average in the booth. Average for his debut as the puck drop already underway. A save by Grizz. Average, what do you know about these two teams as they get playing here?
I mean, a couple of things to note. I mean, as we're looking at the standings here, these teams are tied on points. So unless we see a series split, one of these teams is going to be moving up in the standings past the other. A couple players to note here. We are seeing the two top scorers in the league, Meatsail and Smasher, going head-to-head. Also the captains of their respective teams. We also have the points leader in Bubba getting active tonight. The shutouts leader in Skull in net for the Beavers. Grizz is also having himself a wonderful season between the pipes. So very good matchup here tonight. I'm excited to see how it plays out.
Yeah, big matchup here. Both these teams fighting for points as they continue. It's Smasher, the captain of the Minnesota Mustangs. Here he comes on Skull. Backdoor to V. And the pass just missed him. Jerome Bublina drops it back. He lost it to V, but gets it back. Here comes Bubba. Bubba's got it.
Bubba's one of those players, just like Jabba was last season. Always switching up the name, always giving us commentators something fresh to get our tongues twisted over. So pretty good when he's come up here for us today.
Jabba was my favorite UN captain. Here we go. Here's Jerky back from his trip. Now takes a shot and blocked by Tony Flo. And Smasher. Tips it by Meatsail. Smasher cutting in. Here he comes, Smasher. Trying to get the shot off with V back door. And Bubba will stop that with the stick. Out to Meatsail. Chase down by Jerky. Jerky across, Smasher. Cross again. V's there. He catches it. Here comes V. Pass again in front of Skull. Post to post there. Yeah, cross
Some
again.
of these passing plays that we're seeing from the Mustangs, I mean, it really is showing their mechanical capabilities, really showing the chemistry that they have together. I mean, obviously, we saw V and Owl together last season on the hooks. Smasher was with Owl on the hooks as well. Season 2.
V!
Oh, and V puts it in!
A goal by V.
Looks like a bit of an unfortunate bounce there for Skull. Yeah, looks like he might have gotten a piece of it. That's unfortunate. He won't be adding to his shutout tally in this first game, but I mean, we know he's a strong goalie. We know he can bounce back.
So V getting the Mustangs on the board first here in this regular season contest between the Beavers and the Stangs. We saw the Beavers drop both the other night to the Montreal Mist in what was an incredible matchup here on PHL Network. A couple overtimes there. Now Smasher trying to double the lead. Jerky steps in. Jerky, bodied off by Tony Flo. Bubba trying to recover. V throws it around. Smasher's there. They form in the box here. Smasher, nice move around Fizz. To the middle. V was there. Jerky fires. Stopped by Skull, up and out. And Smasher keeping it in. Jerky throws it to the left point there. Picked off by Bubba. Might be a one-on-one. Jerky chases. It's Bubba. Al on his left. Takes a shot there. Saved by Grizz. Another one. Pit save, and Grizz will stick it out. Meatzel. Keeping the pressure alive here for the Beavers. On the point, fires down low and sticked out by the defenseman Jerky and all the way back to the Beavers zone.
I think we could be in for a really good series tonight when it comes to the offensive side of things. I mean, obviously, every single player out there on the ice, they're great. They deserve to be here. But notably, I mean, looking at the forward pairings, Bubba and Meat Sail, and then on the other side, you got Smasher and V. Arguably, I would say perhaps 4 top 10 forwards in the PHL. I mean, Smasher and Meat Sail right up there, 1 and 2. Bubba, he's certainly top 5, and V's definitely making a case for top 10 with how he played last season.
Absolutely. As Tony Flo resets, chips it up. Fizz on the boards, drops it back. Just to play it safe here, Tony Flo across to Meat Sail now, the captain. Throws it up. Bubba slicing, trying to get a piece of it. He does send it forward, but not on goal. Tries to shove it by Grizz there. And Tony Flo picks it up here for the Beavers, keeping it alive. Bubba in front, cross here. Meat Sail, what a catch! Fires, and it's side of the net there. I believe he missed on Grizz. A great play there. V back the other way for Minnesota. Here comes V on his back end. Cross pass there, and it's swatted out, and Owl will pick it up on the anchor. Sends it right back in. Batted there by a Beaver, and that will do it for period 1 of play.
Yeah, I saw some really great stuff there from both teams, both goaltenders. One defender who I'd really want to highlight and give a bit of praise to, Tony Flo. I know he isn't much around. He isn't around in Pugs very much. He may not be very known to the greater community, but Tony Flo, he is one of the safest, one of the best passers that we really see on a week-to-week basis out here in the PHL. He's doing a great job doing his best to lock down that deadly offensive smasher in B.
Yeah, he is a sick defenseman. One of my favorite to watch here is Tony Flo's got it. Tony Flo winds it up, pass backdoor. What a save by Grizz! Rebound hits the glass.
That's what I'm talking about right there, Log. I mean, you saw he calmly just collected the puck, made one little move to the right, and then he found the backdoor pass. Didn't lead to a goal, but he's just so calm with the puck on his stick. It's really a sight to see.
Yeah, and his team smashed it back the other way. A shot hit the post on Skull. Catches a break there. Neitzel back the other way. Some great goaltending here, as you mentioned. Grizz proving to be, arguably one of the best goalies in the world now, maybe. As Meatsail hangs on, tries to throw it to the net there at Bubba on the back door, and Smasher. Here he comes back the other way. Left, right, and here we go. Around Tony Flo, but he stands his ground. And he resets. V picking that off with some forecheck. V cutting in. Can't get the shot off. It goes behind the net of Skull. V back around again. Fizz will knock that out. Right to Bubba. Tries to chip it up. Meatsail there. Al trying to hide his stick to defend. He does, and he swings that out. Beautiful work by the Bird. Back around here. Al picks that off. Tony Flo trying to capture it. He does. Resetting for the Beavers. Same pass up to Bubba. Meatsail. Down low. Meatsail trying to cut in. Good defense by V. Up to Owl, but just too far. Tony Flo again for the Albany Beavers. Down 1-0 here in period 2 of game 1 on PHL Network. And this Pro Division regular season contest, V in his own zone. Chips it to Jerky. Jerky fighting for it. Meatsail gets there first. Biz has to turn in, but he can't get there on time. Smasher back the other way with just over 3 minutes remaining in the period. Smasher, nice moves. Up to V. His shot goes wide. Smasher trying to curl it back in. V's there first. He's on it. V at the faceoff dot. V hangs on. Harassed by Tony Flo. V trying to get around a couple, and Bubba is back the other way. Sends it up just by Meatsail, and Grizz will calmly play that out. Fizz. He hangs on at center ice. Fizz over the red line now. Over the blue line. Flat pass over to Tony Flo. Just missed. Smasher Throws it over. Owl with plenty of time. Here comes the bird. Winds it up. Fires with V down low. And Skull got a piece of it. Great save.
Beautiful save from Skull there. Getting that stick up high. Not always easy, but I mean, he's one of the best at it in the league. He really made it look effortless right there.
And Fizz for the Beavers, trying to make Skull's save pay off here with some pressure. Jerome Bubba over to Fizz. Fizz down low with some room. Camp on the puck. It's on his feet, and Jerky will come in like a steaming hot dagger and take that away. Here comes V. Same board pass up the Smasher with some room. Looking for another pass. Cross there, trying to find V, but Bubba will outskate him here. They throw it around the board. Smasher trying to race there first. Fizz there. Throws it back around. Looking for Tony Flo maybe. But the Mustangs play man-to-man. They keep it in here. It's V. Chasing that down low. Fizz there first. Fizz resetting for Albany. Minute 35 remaining in this period. Back and forth action here. V trying to spring loose. He can't. And Skull will bat that to the side. Tony Flo sends it up. Bubba in deep. Can't get a piece of it. I don't know what that hit, but it's all the way back to center. And out. Smasher, oh, picks it up. Here we go. Here comes the kid. Fires and he scores! 2-0.
Smasher doing what Smasher does best. I mean, those super quick, super small left rights. I mean, just working it around. It looked to be Tony Flo there, slotting it near post on Skull. Near post, never a good feeling for the goalie, but a great one for the forwards. I know that for a fact.
2-0 Mustangs. The captain Smasher gets their second goal in the night, doubling their lead. I guess there is no doubling when it's 0. But Tony Flo now.
Well, you doubled the lead. They were
I
up
suppose,
1, but now
yeah,
they're up
yeah.
2. Anyway, math aside, back to
Yeah,
back to the
I was
game.
thinking too mathematical there at the 0, but the Smasher. He's got it. Going for 3 and a save by Skull holding the post. It flies in the air. They're all looking for the puck. Bubba's got it, but Smasher picks it back off. Smasher looking for another one. Backhand, forehand, fires wide on Skull. What a sequence. And it's up and out with 30 seconds remaining. Ow. Throws it up. Smasher trying to slice and pick it off. Fizz there. Tony Flo helps out. He's got it. 15 to go here. Takes his time. Throws it up here. The Mustangs pick it up. Here comes Jerky. Jerky back from vacation. A shot there goes way wide. Maybe tried to pass it. I couldn't tell, but with 5 remaining, that is going to do it for period 2. 2-0 is your score for the Mustangs.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed with how the Mustangs' defense and goaltending has been holding up. I mean, on paper, Bubba and Meatsail has to be top 2 minimum forward pairings in D1. I will say it looks like it's a bit of a slow start for them. Also give a little bit of insight when my team, the Bridgeport Rasp, when we played them, kind of went the same way. They weren't really firing on all the cylinders for that first game. Held them to only 1 goal, but then, oh my lord, should have seen them the second game. They were firing, and it was all gas, no brakes from the Beavers. So I think we give them this next period a bit of a grace, but I think we could really see some explosive offense from them next game.
Here comes Bubba now, trying to get that starter for the Beavers up to Meatsail. Oh, it gets through. Meatsail, big chance here, and a save by Grizz again. A brick wall in this game so far. And Owl back the other way. Jerky picks it up. Jerky trying to make some space here, but they collapse on him. Here comes Meatsail. He hangs on, looking for space here. Jerky harassing him. Trying to get Fizz there in the backhand. And Meatsail chases that down at center ice. He's got it. Same board pass. Bubba there. Bubba crossed to Meatsail, but he fanned it. And Smasher's all alone here. Stick handling, and Skull got a piece of that. He's got it back, though. Over to Owl. Board bouncing, trying to get to that puck. He can't catch up. Throws it to the middle. Smasher there. Fires, and a save by Skull. Trapping in front. The rebound goes to the slot. Now Owl keeping pressure alive, but pass doesn't go where he wants it to go, and Meatsail will get that out. Sent right back in, though. V with space. He hangs on slowly, drops it back. Owl will wind up, fires. Smasher down low, back door, and Fizz got a piece of it first. Fizz in his own end. Bubba finds him. Bubba chips it up to himself. Slowing this down for the Beavers. Just need one goal and they're back in this game. Cross to Fizz here. Fizz hangs on slowly. Gets her on Owl. No problem. Here comes Fizz. Trying to hit a dagger here, and it's blocked by V. Tony Flo trying to help out. And the Mustangs get it once again. Throwing up here. Smasher cherry picking there a little bit. And Meat Sale. Here we go. He throws it up. Bubba on the cross there, but blocked by the stick of the Mustangs once again. Tony Flo. Here we go. He's got some space here. Kind of forced outside, though. Up to Bubba. Back to Tony Flo. Back to Bubba again. And another stick there, this time by Jerky. Meat Sale throwing it in off a stick there of Owl. Another stick for the Mustangs. Like an anti-air defense here.
You kind of see here from the attack structure from the Beavers here. It's they're bringing Tony Flo. They're bringing Fizz into the play a lot more. They know it's crunch time if they want to manage to get some points out of this game.
V trying to make it 3, and the shot, I believe, goes wide. And Jerky's got this puck that's kicked out by the Beavers. Jerky, plenty of time here. Resets, throws it up there, looking for Smasher. Back there, wide on Skull. Look out. Maybe caught him lacking.
Oh, what a goal that would have been.
That would have been sick. As Meat Sale. Beavers really need to push here, as you mentioned. I can see it happening. Across backdoor! Bubba scores! What a goal!
Meat Sale, one of the best with the puck on his stick, one of the best visions in the game. I mean, you just see he just works Smasher. Little hope from Tony Flo there. Beautiful pass to find Bubba on the back door. That is where Bubba thrives.
And you said it best, and this is a 2-1 game. The Beavers back in the contest, just like that. They lead in shots 7-4 here, but down just one goal now. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in game 1 of 2 in the regular season here. I believe week 2, right? Week 2 or 3, I don't know. Long one here, batted out by Fizz. And
I believe we are. Yep, this is the last game of week 2.
Flash, and you're having fun as Owl here. Going to turtle a bit, you would think, here with a minute and a half remaining. The Mustangs fighting for all the points they can get here. Same with the Beavers, too. Dropped both their games the other day, so Owl now reverses this to Smasher. They take their time here. Turn over the lookout. Meat Sale. Chance goes wide on Grizzly. What a chance there for Meat Sale.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That could be one that he goes to sleep thinking about tonight.
And it's sent out V all alone here on Skull. Put it wide. And V's got a back a shot there. Skull hugging the post. And Tony Flo with less than a minute remaining here. 55 to go. Meat Sale caught the puck awkwardly. Bubba back to Meat Sale. And Smasher got a stick on it. V's got it now. Same work pass takes this time. Picked off by Fizz. Boy, is he good at that as Meat Sale's got it. Meat Sale with some room. Bubba back door to Bubba and it hit a stick. Not sure if that was Grizz's or the defender's stick, but the Mustangs get a piece of it.
Whoever it was, that is one of the most crucial defensive plays that we've seen here tonight, Log. I mean, without that, I mean, we know Bubba on the back door. He's going to finish that every time.
Tony Flo, Meat Sale, with some room. What a pass there. Shot blocked all the way out. This is going to kill some crucial time for the Beavers. Skull has to come out. 10 seconds remaining. Oh, another stick there by Smasher. Are you kidding me? He sends it deep. Tony Flo's there. Batted by Meat Sale. He got a piece of it, but goes wide. 2 seconds left. Jerky will clear this, and the Mustangs will take game 1 here. 2-1 in regulation. What a game.
Really good game we saw there from the Mustangs. I mean, honestly, besides the end of the third period there, when we saw the Beavers putting on the pressure, I mean, it was pretty quiet from them, even offensively. Like I said, in our series against the Rats, it did take them about the whole game the first game, that is, to get their offensive going. But I think they can get it done in the second game. And with that result, I will add that now puts the Minnesota Mustangs into third place. Sorry, just 1 point behind the Bridgeport Rats. If they can scrounge 2 points out of this, an overtime win or a regulation win, that'd put them into second.
Yeah, so big push here by the Mustangs. I think they are one of the stronger teams this season in D1, and maybe off to a slow start, but now they're getting some wins racked up average. I'm curious to see if that momentum carries into game 2, or if the Beavers will bite back, because you kind of hinted at this is a team that can bite back later. So we'll see if it's in game 2 as we wait for the players just to ready up. But any predictions?
I think we're gonna see the Beavers wake up this game. I think they're gonna come out to maybe a bit of a slower start, but I think period 2 they're gonna be firing on all cylinders. I'm gonna call 3-1 in favor of the Beavers for this game.
I like it. So I'll put this up in the chat now. The prediction y'all can make if you'd like. We'll put it up for about 1 minute here. Who's gonna take game 2? Will you go with Average and the Beavers, or will the Mustangs double down here? I'm gonna put that live right now. There it is. As we get ready for game 2, the players doing their usual, taking a piss as they do in D1, or as the other day Bubba took a poop in between games. So that's live now. Feel free to spend your pretty pennies, which, by the way, I did not know that was actually named after Pretty until like 2 weeks ago. Oops. Not sure who's the culprit this time for taking a piss. It might be Grizz. Yeah, as he steps onto the bench here. No subs being made. All the starters are here today. Jerky, of course, back from his long vacation. And he had a strong start out there defensively. I believe he's playing D with Al, yeah. And V is on the wing. That was a trade that was made not too long ago by Smasher, which allows them to take V off of defense and onto forward. So I like that look by them with Jerky and Al in the back now.
Yeah, I have to say, very surprising from that trade to see Smasher put Hijinks to the bench, but at least we saw Hijinks go somewhere where he can get some playing time. He's one of those players who really deserves it. Definitely not a roster move that I would have seen coming into the season. I thought Smasher and Hijinks were going to go back to their season 2 glory days.
Yes, game 2 is underway. I do think Hijinks 100% is a starter in D1. I think my guess for the strategy of Smasher is it's just kind of a roster retool, I guess, because you want to maybe play V on forward instead of defense with Al, as they're both kind of offensive defensemen. So overall, I think it's a good move by Smasher, and so far it's working. But yeah, game 2 underway. Our scoreboard is on the screen. The shots might be, I think Delph mod is glitched a little bit, so these shots may not update right away, but they will soon. As Meaton breakaway scores early in the game. And the Beavers are biting back early. Average is in shock with how beautiful the goal was. As it's 1-0 for the Beavers.
I mean, what did I say, Log? I mean, we knew the Beavers were going to get out to a hot start here, and that is exactly what they did. It's almost like they heard me, and they're like, you know what? We're going to take his advice. We're going to go for it.
All right, as Bubba trying to double down early in a shot. Grizz got a piece of it, I believe. Jerky. And now it's behind Skull. Sorry, I got a DM. But we resume here. Bubba with his team up 1-0. And it's all the way back to Smasher here. The good thing with an early goal is you got plenty of time to answer back here if you're the Mustangs. And I think they will. So V running into Tony Flo, trying to get that by him. It's sent to the left side here. Smasher with some space here. Meatsail slows down to match him. Smasher trying to take a space. Gets around Bubba. Stops again. Oh, he's got everyone facing backwards now, but Meatsail got the body on him. And it's sent up. Meatsail. V's got it here. Resets for the Mustangs. This game, with the first goal, I mean, it feels like a slower game so far. These teams playing a lot more careful and mindful of each other, it seems. V sends it up. Same boards, looking for Smasher. He picks it up through Bubba, it seems. Smasher now. Resets in the neutral zone here, up to V. V curling in, V over to Jerky. What a play! Jerky can't handle it, though. Puck was a little hard to catch there. And V still in deep. Playing forward now, as we mentioned, with Smasher. Jerky up and across here. Finds Smasher with some space. Smasher got move. V curls around the net. Smasher go for the Mishy there, and the defense is all over that to knock that out. 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. Sharpness V's got it. Takes a shot there, blocked by Tony Flo. And Jerky resets. Fizz throws it up. Grizz is there. Steps on the crease there to whack that out. He does. And his team will try and get rid of that. Tony Flo keeps it in. Bubba there. Throws it in front there. Grizz hugging the post, though. And the puck stays out. And another shot there. Meatstill forcing a shot. Grizz, Pat save. Now he goes for the no-look pass to Bubba, but doesn't get through. Jerky throws it up. Smasher there, curling in. Smasher's got it. Hangs on. Smasher behind the net. Throws it back. Owl has to step up on that Jerky playing anchor here, so Owl can force that around here. V there. Up to Owl there. What a play. And I believe Skull made a save. And here comes Bubba back the other way to Meatsail. Meatsail cutting around. Smasher. Meatsail to Bubba. Back door. Put it wide. What a chance there. Unbelievable. And it's just wide of the top corner.
It really has been a fiery first period for the Beavers here. It's just been unrelenting pressure. I mean, they have been rewarded once for their efforts. See if they
Speaking
can
of
get
which, average. 2 on
nearly.
This is really speeding up now, bros. Jerky, here we go with some space. Smasher's going to try and pull Fizz, you would think. V in, takes a shot there, blocked by Meatstill. Reaching out with the stick. Around to Smasher. Down low, comes back up high. Smasher hangs on, throws it around the boards. Fizz will collect it, though, for the Beavers. 25 remaining in period 1 of game 2. If you're just joining us here in the PHL Network, the Mustangs took the first game 2-1 in regulation. This is now 1-0 Beavers in game 2, nearly doubling their lead, though. Bubble backdoor. Fizz's shot goes to the moon, though. And now V, he is all alone. Here comes V, saved by School at the buzzer, makes a second save. And we are heading to period 2, 1-0 Albany Beavers.
Absolutely beautiful save at Skull from the end, from Skull at the end of that period there. Going to give the Beavers this 1-0 lead, going to keep it for them. Like I said, I mean, I predicted 3-1. I mean, the way they're firing, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them net like 2, 3, maybe even 4 more goals tonight if they can keep up this pressure.
Face off here, well set average for period 2. Smasher versus Meatsail on the dots here. A little USA versus Canada rematch as we've seen a few times. Owl here. Pulls it up. V facing in. Goes for the no-look pass to Smasher on the cross. He's got it here. Smasher drops it back. Jerky stepping in. He chooses to opt out, though. Probably the right call. And now they try and slow down Meatsail. Crosses over to Tony Flo, formerly known as what was it? Flohei Otani? Something like that. As V.
Flohei Otani.
That was a good one. V takes his time here, cuts to his back end, now throws it up. Smasher is gone, you would think. V picks it back up after Tony Flo batted it. Takes a shot there, wide on Skull with traffic in front. Bubba trying to get the puck here. Ooh, that's from Meatsail. Bubba couldn't pick that up, though. It was a little tight. As Owl drops it back here. Jerky hangs on. Jerky across. Sharpness V. Here we go. Trying to curl around two. And Owl resets again for the Mustangs. We're going to make a push here to try and tie this game. Owl takes his time. Bubba behind him. Gets a piece of it. And Jerky's there. Jerky throws it up. V. Owl here. Here we go. Steps in. Fires and a save there by Skull. Rebound goes wide. Tony Flo trying to throw that up. V get a piece here. Owl resetting again, and the Mustangs off to the races once again here. 3.5 remaining in period 2. 1-0 for the Beavers. That's a cross here from the point, and doesn't find who they're looking for, but Smasher does get there. Here we go. Smasher, back door. It slides through the paint there. No one can get a stick on that. And Skull will bat that out. A battle here on the boards. Owl trying to get through a couple. He's still battling. Bubba here. Fizz helps out, and he will get this over to Tony Flo. Back to Fizz. Taking his time here. Here comes Fizz, harassed by Al. Nice move there by Fizz to shake off the bird. Fizz hangs on. Really, really silky hands. Here comes Fizz. Very underrated hands, in my opinion, too. Meat Sail, here we go. Far side, Meat Sail fires backdoor with Bubba there. And this is out. Looking for a breakaway here. V couldn't catch it, though. He's down low. V, plenty of options here. There we go. To the slot there. Smasher and a save by Skull. Thrown in. Smasher behind the net. Over to V. Has to catch it kind of like a landmine, but he does get it to his forehand. And here comes Bubba. Bubba takes a shot far side, trying to catch Grizz off guard. What a save by Grizz there. What kind of goalie tech is that, average?
Honestly, couldn't tell you. It honestly just looked like he jumped for it. I mean, it's one of those that you don't gotta go for it, but
yeah,
it's Grizz. He'll go for any puck that's within a mile radius of his crease.
The Smasher throws it across here in the point there. Owl stepping in. Nice moves. Owl across to V, but he misreads it as it was blocked, it seems. Fizz will bat that down. Some really good sticks here in this contest between both teams. Fizz throws it up, trying to spring Meat Sail loose. And Skull, he gets active. Hustling for the puck. Bubba is there. Tony Flo has it. Throws it deep. Meat Sail in deep. Matched by Owl. And a minute 25 remaining in period 2 here. Back out to the Beavers zone. Fizz curls. Bubba picks it up. Bubba resets. Here we go. Ooh, taken away by Smasher. And here comes Smasher. He can't get through Fizz. And V resets. Same pass up. Owl on the point there. Blocked by Tony Flo. V behind the net. Banks off the invisible glass. You're in a big hit. Owl levels Tony Flo. But the Beavers still have the puck.
Better watch for that one. Get the refs ready. Benches might be cleared after that hit. That was absolutely insane.
Maybe in Pontsboro they got the box and the benches fell over there. A smash.
Hey, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
He's trying it. It's so silly when they're sitting in the box. They're funny looking. That's cool. So no penalties here in the PHL, but the jerky now. Could you imagine if there were? Good God. We have quite a few.
Oh, Lord. Imagine how many high sticks we would see.
This game alone, man, the past 2 games would be so long. As Smasher now across. Looking for V. He's a little slow to it, but he will try and get there first. Swinging his stick for it. Smasher.
There's one high stick.
He's got it. Curls in. Nice hand there. Shot there. Gets through, but goes wide. And that'll do it for period 2 average. What'd you see out there?
I mean, it really seemed like the offenses kind of took a backseat there. We saw a lot of defensive play coming out from both sides. I mean, with offense comes defense. You know, like the great Sir Isaac Newton said, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. But I mean, really didn't seem like we saw a whole lot of offense around there, and I think that's really coming from the stellar defense that was played during that period. So interesting to see how the third one will go.
Yep, anyone's game here. I think we'll just have to find out. Looks like y'all are betting quite a bit of pretty pennies on the Beavers here. Of course, that was before the game started, so kudos to you guys so far, but we'll see if it turns out that way. Smasher now trying to change things, stick handling, and Skull got a piece of it. Good out by the back checker there. Smasher trying to win a 50. It goes to Jupiter, though. It's back down right by the next shift logo. V, here we go. Outside. V gets through Tony Flo. He's down low. Throws it back to Owl. Met by Meatsa, great read. With Jerky on the anchor here. Owl will challenge. He gets it in front there. Can't finish it. Now Fizz. Looking for Bubba. He chases this down. Jerky's on it first, though. Throws it around softly to V. V across. Here comes the Bird. Plenty of space. He can wind up as he does best. The Bird coming in. Here comes Owl. Over to Smasher. What a play and a save by Skull. Smasher still has it. Fires and it's wide. V looking for the back door. Smasher again. Down low. Takes his time. Smasher fired down low. V fans on it as the puck hit a stick and slowly glided through the paint. Down low again is the Bird thrown over. The Mustangs pushing for a goal here. And Bubba will calm things down for Albany. Tony Flo wins a 50, bumps into Owl. Meatsail there, fires in a save by Grizz. Meatsail trying to double down. It's Bubba in front. And that doesn't work out. Here comes Jerky, throws it deep to Smasher, but Fizz will get a piece of it. Smasher gets through Tony Flo, has to cut through another one. It's Meatsail. That'll be tough. He almost does, but Tony Flo recovers. Got it. Throws it up. Well, look out here. Bubba. Here we go. Takes a shot wide on Grizz. Jerky. Here comes the jerk here. Ooh, nearly turns it over. Look out through the blue paint. Jerky now to Owl. Up to Smasher, though. Now he throws it up here. Lob to V. Great look here. Fires. Saved by Skull. Owl, another shot there. V looking for a backdoor, but a Beaver gets to the puck first in the air. Meatsail forced outside. Bubba backdoor. Batted down again. Bubba takes a tumble. And here comes Jerky. 3-on-2 here for the Mustangs. Smasher fires. Backdoor looking for V, who peeled off. Runs into Tony Flo. Owl is there. Owl cuts around one. Owl coming in. Here we go. Fires wide. Ooh. A whiff there. Smasher resetting. Here we go. Smasher over the blue line. Meatsail holding that stick out. Look out here, Meatsail. Here we go. Slows down on Jerky. Has Bubba. And Jerky recovers. Tony Flo picks that up. Over the blue line. Fires tipped wide of Grizz. Owl there. By the Season 4 logo of the PHL. Owl here, looking for V. He gets there. V fires. Oh, blocked in front. He had Skull committing way out there. And it's blocked by the defenseman. V now again. Keeping it alive. Down low. Smasher. Back to V here. Smasher stays down low. V throws it around. Smasher's got it. Curling in. V picks it up. V is shot there again. Can't get it on net. 1:18 remaining. Jerky stepping in, looking for V backdoor, but couldn't find the puck. Latvians, it seems, off the boards here. Jerky tosses that back to V. Great puck movement here as they try and keep that alive, but Bubba finally got a piece of that. And Smasher resetting, curling in. His team down 1-0. 1 minute remaining. And their team down 1 against the Beavers. The Mustangs won 2-1 in game 1 in regulation. This is 1-0 Beavers so far here in the second game. Looking to close this out here, but Bubba, here we go. Bubba takes a shot, goes wide. 40 seconds remaining. Bubba there, down low. B throws it up here, Jerky. And he chips that up to Owl. Great look here. Long one there, trying to catch Skull by surprise. Smasher throws it up. Going for the bat here, and the Beavers get to it first. 20 remaining. That'll eat up some time.
Absolutely unrelenting pressure here from the Mustangs. See if they can get rewarded for their efforts.
Jerky with 10 to go. Sends it deep. Smasher chasing that down. He got a piece of it in front. Here's Owl. Look at a save by Skull, I believe. And that will do it. There's the horn. What a chance.
Absolutely insane game that we just witnessed. The scoreline doesn't do it justice with how much offense that we just saw.
Really was a mesmerizing contest. We kind of lost you there for a second, Average. You're a little quiet, but what? Saved by Skull there at the end.
Difficulties.
You're good, but
So, I mean, with that result, it even split here, 3 points apiece. So that means that your standings for PHL Pro Division can be the Montreal Mist staying in first with 17 points. Bridgeport Rats, not too far behind with 14 points in second place. Mustangs and Beavers, respectively. I believe the Beavers have the first tiebreaker, which is regulation win. So they're going to be sitting in third on 13 points. The Mustangs right behind them in fourth with 13 points. Ottawa Sparks, bit of a tumble, fall from third to fifth with 12 points. And then the Rocky Mountain Reapers had a decent result from what I heard earlier, but they are still a little behind the pack with 3 points to their name through 2 weeks.
yeah, so a lot of competition to go here, and we'll stream as much as we can here on the PHL Network. Stay tuned for this weekend. Maybe some Prospect Division coming up, and Pro Division will be back on Tuesday with Contender Division on Mondays and Wednesdays. But for now, we thank you from the PHL Network. I was Log again, joined by Average for his debut in the booth here, and we wish y'all a great night. Bye.